Hi everybody, I'm back today with a quick project share. This is my entry for the August Graphic 45 Facebook page challenge. The challenge was to make a travel themed journal and I chose to use the Life's a Journey collection. So this is my journal. I'll flip through it in just a moment. But these are the main things that I used in my journal. I used the die cut assortments and I used the ephemera cards. I used one each of the large and the smaller cards for my album. I also used 2 sheets of Artisan Style that matched the papers pretty well for the look that I was going for. For the rest of the book, I didn't want the pages to be really thick, cardstock pages. I wanted them to be pretty thin, so I just used leftover scraps from a paper collection that I had, and I used it because it was really brightly colored and it really brought out the colors in the ephemera cards and the die cut assortment. I made my journal out of a small 6x9 manila envelope, and I have another tutorial in my YouTube channel showing you similarly how I created this, but not quite as thick of a journal insert. So I used one of the cutout pieces here on the front cover, and I left it slightly up on this edge here so that the flap will fold into it. I have a lace tie closure, and the flap tucks right under there, and then it opens up like this. So on the inside cover, I have a pocket, and I have just tucked a scrap of paper in there for now, but this will be a good place for me to tuck little assortments of different things that I have from my trips whenever I use the journal. I love the little tickets here, so I put those on the front page. This is one of the papers from the Artisan Style collection. This is one of the smaller ephemera cards. I scored it here so it flips open so I can do a little bit of journaling here. I can journal or I can place a photo there. And then this one here, it is raised up slightly so that I can tuck something behind it. So if I'm putting a photo or something else, then I can just put it right up underneath there. This page is just blank so that I can place other things on it. Here is a pocket. It has one of the large ephemera cards. And then I have, again, this is lifted so I can place something in there if I want. This is a glassine bag that is folded in half, so I have a small ephemera card in the bag. And then the back is pretty plain just so you can see the image. And then I have one of the tags from the die cut pack, and then I made a tag out of the leftover paper. A lot of blank spaces in this journal so I can actually journal in whatever it is that I'm doing for this trip. And then just some of the cutout pieces from the collection. The next page I used a large one of the ephemera cards. Again, I scored it and I glued it here so that I have lots of space. One of the cut aparts. Another one of the little pieces. And then I love this clock face. I placed it on another glassine bag, and then I folded one of the larger ephemera cards in half and put it in the bag. On the back side, I have another one of the die cut pieces, and then I have a little tag stuck in there. This is another one of the small journaling cards, and then it pulls out like this, and then the back is plain so I can do a lot of journaling there. I took one of the larger ephemera cards and I scored it in half and placed it in the book, and so you'll see the other half later. This is open at the top so I can slide something down there. And then this is another pocket with a large ephemera card. On this one, I made a pocket out of the ephemera card and just fussy cut one of the images from the paper collection just to stick in there. Other piece of the journaling card, just pull blank for some journaling. Tuck spot here so I can place something there. The back part of the large glassine bag, again, just fussy cut some of the buildings from the paper, and I tucked another one of the large ephemera cards folded in half in there. I thought there would be a good place to put other things, tickets or other memorabilia from my trip or whatever I decide to use this for in those bags. This side is plain. I didn't want to cover up all of the paper or the places where you can see through because I think the ephemera cards are so pretty. This one here, just a lot of room for journaling, and I can decorate it later with other things. Another one of the ephemera cards, this one's made into a pocket with a small tag. Room for journaling, lots of room for photos or more journaling, and then I can place more of I have the sticker sheet and I have the chipboard pieces that I didn't use yet, so I can also place some of those there later. I have the postcard here, the ephemera card in this pocket. And then this is a tuck spot for other things. And then the back part of the small glassine bag with another one of the ephemera cards. And then just some blank for journaling. Ephemera card, again, scored so that I can write here and place things here. Pocket with a large ephemera card. And one of the pieces from the die cut assortments. Last page has another one of the ephemera cards and a tag from the paper. And then this is another piece of the paper collection from Artisan Style. And I have in the pocket back here just a folded up leftover piece. I love this paper. And I thought that it was really neat, so I wanted to just leave it in here. I'm not sure what I'll do with it, but whenever I use the journal, I might use that to put photos or do something else with. But it's tucked in there so that I can use it whenever I'm ready. This flap folds back underneath the die cut piece on the front, and then the back, it has one more piece from the die cut assortments. It says on the go. So this is a really fun little journal that I made. I wanted it to be as flat as possible so it doesn't have much embellishment on it, because I'm going to probably carry this in my purse just so that anytime I decide I want to document something, I might just use it. Rather than having one specific trip, this might just be something that whenever I decide to document something along the way, I have this with me. Since we cannot travel right now, or travel was pretty restricted because of the COVID pandemic, I thought using this for some of those everyday things might be a really good thing to do until we can travel again. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.